Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Math School Learn to Succeed. In this channel, I'll be teaching you Karnataka Board Class 10th SLC Insert Math. In today's video, let us solve the question number 7, 8 and 9 from exercise 1.3, chapter number 1 arithmetic progressions. In my previous videos, I have solved the questions from 1 to 6. If you have not watched that video, please find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So before we begin our video today, please like and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos. Let us solve the question number 7 from exercise 1.3, chapter number 1 arithmetic progressions, which says find the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP in which D is equal to 7 and 22nd term is 149. So here in the question, let us first write down what is given in the question. They're asking us to find the sum of the first 22 terms. So we have to find the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP in which D is equal to 7 and the 22nd term, that is 822, is 149. So this is what they are saying us. If you observe from the question, the 22nd term is the last term of the AP. Since the sum also we are finding for the 22nd terms, so there are only 22nd terms in an AP. 822nd is equal to 49 is also the last term of the AP. So first of all, let us write down, let A be the first term and D be the common difference of the AP. So if we want to find out the sum, since the last term is given, we will use the formula Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into A plus L. So we have to find out the sum of the 22 terms. Here n value we know from the question, since we have to find the sum for the 22 terms, the n value will be equal to 22. First of all, we have to find out the A value to calculate the sum. We will find out the A value by using this last term or the nth term. By using the nth term formula, An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Since the 22nd term is given, so n value will be equal to 22. So A22 is equal to A value we have to find out plus 22 minus 1 into D value is given, that is nothing but 7. So what is A22? It is 149 is equal to A plus 22 minus 1 is 21 into 7, or 149 is equal to A plus 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, or A is equal to, if we transfer this 147 to the left hand side, we will get 149 minus 147, or A is equal to 2. So we got the A value. Now using this A value, we will substitute in the sum formula to find out the sum for 22 terms. So sum for 22 terms is given by n value is 22 divided by 2 into A value is 2 plus the last term is 149. So this will be equal to 2 1 times, 2 1 times, 2 1 times. So 11 into what is 149 plus 2, it is 151. So let us multiply 151 into 11, that is 1 ones are 1, 1 5s are 5, 1 ones are 1 into 1 ones are 1, 1 5s are 5, 1 ones are 1. So 1 comes down, 5 plus 1 is 6, again 5 plus 1 is 6, and again 1 comes down. Therefore the sum of the 22 terms is equal to 1661. So this is the result. You can also find the sum by using the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Also here we will be using the D value also to find out the result. So therefore let us write down the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP is 1661. Now let us solve the question number 8 from exercise 1.3, which says find the sum of the first 51 terms of an AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. So let us write down first what they are asking and what they have given. So they are asking find the first 51 terms of an AP. So S51 we have to find out. The second term A2 is 14 and the third term A3 is 18. So to find the sum, since the last term of the AP is not given, so we will be using the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So here if you notice, the n value is given here. Since we have to find the sum for 51 terms, so n value is given, that is equal to 51. A value is also not given. and d value is also not given, so we have to find out the a and d value to find out the sum for 51 terms. So first of all, let us write down, let a be the first term and d be the common difference, the ap. So if you notice, they have given us the a2 and the a3 term. So from these terms we can find out the a and d value. The a2 term is nothing but the second term of the AP, which is represented by a plus d, and the a3 term is represented in the general form as a plus 2d. So what is a2 value given? That is 14 is equal to a plus d. Let this be the equation number 1. And a3 term is what? 18 is equal to a plus 2d. Let this be the equation number 2. Now we will use the equation number 1 and 2, and we will use the elimination method to find out the a and d value. So by applying elimination method to equations 1 and 2, we will get 14 is equal to a plus d and 18 is equal to a plus 2d. So here we can notice that the coefficient of a is 1. So by changing the sign, let us change the signs first. So this is plus and plus, changing the sign to minus. So if you notice, we can cancel out the a term since it is plus and minus. Then this will be greater number sign will come here. So 18 minus 4, it will be 4 is equal to, again 2 is the greater numbers, minus sign will come here. 2 minus 1 will be 1d, or minus and to minus will cancel. So d is equal to 4. Now let us substitute d value in equation 1 and find out the a value. Substitute d equal to 4 in equation 1. So 14 is equal to a plus d, that is a plus 4, or a is equal to 14 minus 4 if we transfer to the left hand side. So a is equal to 10. So we got the d value equal to 4 and a value equal to 10. So let us substitute in the formula of the sum and find out the sum for first 51 terms. Therefore, since we have to find out the sum for 51 terms, so n value is equal to 51, a is equal to 10, and d value is equal to 4. So let us substitute these value in the sum formula and find out the result. So sum for 51 terms is equal to n is 51 divided by 2 into a value is 10 plus 51 minus 1 into d is 4. 51 divided by 2 into 20 plus 51 minus 1 is 50 into 4, or this will be 51 divided by 2 into 20 plus 4 zeros are 0, 5 fours are 20, or 20 plus 200 is 51 divided by 2 into 220, or 2 1 times 0 will come here. So what is 110 into 51? 1 zeros are 0, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1 into 5 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5, and 5 ones are 5. So we get the result 0, 1, 6, 5. Therefore, the sum of 51 terms is equal to 5610. Okay, we got the sum as 5610. We can also find the d value, since in the question they are saying us that it is an AP. We can find out the difference between the two consecutive terms, that is we have a2 and a3 terms, so we can find out d by a3 minus a2 also. A3 is 18 minus a2 is 14, so d will be equal to 4. This is what we got here. So we got the d value. Now a2 can also be found by the using the nth term formula, where an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Can take either second term or the third term. So let us take n value equal to 2 since we are taking the second term. So a2 will be equal to a plus n is 2 minus 1 into d. We already know that is 4, or a2 is what? 14 is equal to a plus 2 minus 1 is 1 into 4 is 4, or a is equal to 14 minus 4, or a is equal to 10. So in this way also we can find out the a and d value, and we can substitute in the sum formula to find out the sum again. So this method also can be followed. if you don't want to do this by elimination method. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any doubts, please comment me below in the comment section. So let us solve the 9th question from the exercise 1.3, which says if the sum of the first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of the first n terms. So let us write down what is given in the question first. If the sum of the first 7 terms, that is S7, is equal to 49 and that of the 17 terms, that is S17, is equal to 289. Now they are asking us to find the sum of the first n terms. So we have to find the sum of the first n terms here. Since here the last nth term is not given, so we will be using the formula Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. By using this formula, we will find out the sum for the n terms. But here in the formula, if you observe, we only know the n value. Since we have to find out the sum for the n terms, we don't know the d value or either the d value. So first of all, let us find out the a and d value to find out the sum. So let us write down, let a be the first term and d be the common difference of the AP. So therefore, we will find out the a and d value by using the sum of 7 terms and 17 terms. We will apply the same formula to these two values and find out the a and d value. So since they are given us, that is S7 is equal to 49, here they have given the sum for 7 terms. So n value is equal to 7. So let us substitute in this formula for sum. So S7 is equal to n is 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d, or what is S7 value, that is 49 into 2 by cross multiplying is equal to 7 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 is 6d, or this will be, let us bring this 7 to the left hand side again, this will be 49 into 2 divided by 7 is equal to 2a plus 6d, or this will be 7 one times, 7 7 times, so 7 2s are 14, so that will be 14 is equal to 2a plus 6d. Let this be the equation number 1. So similarly, we will apply the formula for sum of 17 terms. So sum of 17 terms is equal to 289. So here the n value will be equal to 17 since we are finding the sum for 17 terms. The same formula, so we will get S17 is equal to 17 divided by 2 into 2a plus 17 minus 1 into d. So we will get, what is S17? It is 289 into 2 divided by 17 is equal to 2a plus 17 minus 1 is 16d. This will be 17 one times, 17 times, it is 289. So what is 17 into 2? 7 2s are 14, carry 1, 2 1s are 2, 3. So 34 is equal to 2a plus 16d. So let us assume this to be the equation number 2. We will use this equation 1 and equation 2 and we will apply the elimination method and find out the a and d value. By applying elimination method to equations 1 and 2, we will get, so this will be 2a plus 6d is equal to 14, and the second equation is 2a plus 16d is equal to 34. So let us change the signs first. So if this is plus and plus, this will become minus, even this will become minus, and again if this is plus and plus, this will become minus. So here if we can notice that the coefficient of the a is equal with a plus and minus sign, so this will cancel. Again here minus sign will come because 16 is the greater number, so 16 minus 6 is minus 10d is equal to, again the greater number sign, that is minus sign will come here, so 34 minus 14 will be 20. So minus and minus will get cancelled, so d is equal to 20 by 10, or d value is equal to 2. So we got the d value which is equal to 2. Now let us substitute d is equal to 2 in equation 1. So if we substitute d is equal to 2 in equation 1, we will get 2a plus 6 into d is 2 is equal to 14, or 2a is equal to 14 minus 6 into 12. 14 minus 6 2s are 12. So 2a is equal to 2 or a is equal to 1. Okay, so we got the a and d value. Now we will find the sum for the n terms. So here, since we have to find out the sum for the n terms, n value will be n only, a value will be 1 and d value will be equal to 2. So substituting these value in the sum formula, so Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into a value is 1 plus n minus 1 into d is again 2. So we will get Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into 2 ones are 2 plus, if you open the bracket, this will be 2n minus 2. So this is plus 2 and minus 2 will get cancelled, or Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into 2n is left. So this 2 and this 2 also will get cancelled. So we are left with Sn is equal to n into n is n square. So the sum of the first n terms is given by n square. So we got the result. Therefore let us write down, therefore the sum of the first n terms is n square. This is how we solve this problem. If you have any doubts, please comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 10 from exercise 1.3, chapter number 1, arithmetic progressions. So till then, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.